Hey leaders, welcome to the brief with me, Baso. I'm gonna be your instructor in the next coming workshop that we are doing in collaboration with Central University of Technology, IDEA GYM. So congratulations to you guys. You've been selected to as our participant for that day. So I'm basically gonna show you guys on how to install the software that we're gonna need for us to develop and build virtual reality content and augmented reality content. So the software that we're gonna be using is called Unity. So I would advise you guys to go to unity.com. And when you get to this website, there's two ways that you can go about it. The straightforward way is to click download, or you can just go for plans and pricing for you guys to see what kind of plans that you can get or licenses that you can get. So, as a student from the university or college, whatever, as long as you get a proof of registration, a proof that can show that you guys are registered with the university, you can be able to have all these benefits and access Unity for free. Unity is still a free software, even for those of you who may not have the privilege of being a student. You could still get it for free. And then this part, Unity Pro and Unity Enterprise, it's not for us at this point in time. It's for you when you're starting to make a lot of money. You know, when you're moneyed, that's the one. That's the one that you must go for. And Unity Education Grant License, this is for the institution, CUT. They can have this for the entire PC and granted for free. So, with that being said, I would advise you guys to either choose between Unity Student and Unity Personal, So you can click download now. It will still take you to the same page as you could have just went directly and say download now. So when you get here, the first thing that you're gonna see that we're gonna need, it's called Unity Hub. Unity Hub basically it's an app that controls a different versions of your Unity game engine. So you can install it for Windows, you can install it for Mac, you can install it for Linux. I'm not a Linux guy, so I don't know much about the process of installing for Linux, but I would employ you guys to go for those instructions and learn. So in terms of the system, Unity is fairly a lightweight game engine that can run in most computers. I've used an i5 with Unity. If you're using a MacBook, I've used a MacBook Air with Unity, and it was still working very, very nice. There were no problems, there were no headaches of anything. It was just smooth and doing its own thing, right? And then you will see at the later stages we are developing for virtual reality. Your PC, if it doesn't have a high-end graphics card, it may not work so. But I don't want you to be discouraged. You can still use the PC that I'll be using there for you guys to be able to test your project, see it in virtual reality and stuff like that. So don't panic. You're like, you see, Pastor said my PC cannot work, so therefore I'm not longer going to the workshop. No, leaders, you must come. We will make a plan. So a plan, right? So you can come here, download for Windows, and it will continue to download. So my speed, it's taking its time, but probably when you're using Student Center, your speed would be much faster than that. And then once you have downloaded this, you can just click it and say yes to everything that it says. Yes, till to the point that you can be able to install. So I've already installed in my PC. I've already have it here in my PC under Unity Hub. you know. So what I will ask you is, once you are here with the account that you have created here, once you click here, you can come and create a new Unity ID with that account. Please then log in into got it. Please do log in into the hub with that account, and from there it will look different if you don't have the project that you have developed. So for me, you see, I've been busy. I've been super busy. You know, that's why you kind of like see a couple of projects on my thing. But then if you don't see the project, don't be discouraged. The whole plan of the workshop is for you guys to have the project there. You can't be discouraged and say, oh my gosh, oh, I can't do this because I don't have a project. No, my leader. I want you to be motivated and say, we're going to do this. In the next 4 Saturdays, we all together gonna be building a portfolio for you that you can put as part of your CV when you are applying for jobs, or as a part of your portfolio when you are marketing yourself to other clients as a freelancer, you know. So once you are here, please come to installs, and yours, when you arrive here, there will be nothing. There won't be any installs. So you see me, I've got 2 editors for Unity 6, which is the latest. That one I'm still testing. We're not gonna use that one. It's still early. I'm still testing on that one. But the one that we're gonna use, it's Unity 22.3.46. Long term support. This is what we're gonna use. But if you don't see anything here, the first thing that you'll have to do is to come here and say install editor, right? Then it will give you the official releases. There is pre-releases, there is the archives, but now we just want to find ourselves on the official releases. Forget about Unity 6 for now, my leader. For now, please, don't install Unity 6. No, not now, right? Forget about it. Come to other versions. Select the one that is recommended. You know, the 22.3.47 long-term support. Mine is 46. Yours would be 47, but it's still the same thing. And click install. Once you click install, then it will give you this checkbox for you to check to add the modules that you want. The first thing that we need to add is the development tool that we're going to use, the IDE. Some of you guys might prefer Microsoft Studio, or others might prefer English. English have to run away just like that. In the middle of the presentation, English said, no, I'm not coming, Baso. I'm not coming. I'm like, come on, English, let's continue. We need to get this video done. So some of you prefer the Visual Studio, and some of you prefer the Visual Code Studio. So you could select that, but usually Unity will come default with Microsoft Visual Studio that you can use. I'm using the 2022 latest, right? Semi-latest, sharp. Then under platforms, so Unity as a game engine, it has a couple of platforms that you can distribute your code to. So the idea is that in Unity, you build one source code, you build one project, then you can distribute it in multiple platforms. If you want to distribute it on Android, of which is what we're going to do, please do check Android, check OpenADK, check Android SDK. Make sure those ones are checked, ready to be installed. But if you are using a Windows PC, anything that is related to the Apple ecosystem, please do not install it, my leader. No. It's not going to work out. Please don't install it. The reason being that for you to build for Apple ecosystem, you're going to need to have an Xcode. As an Apple developer, you're going to need to have an Xcode, and Xcode only works on a MacBook. So it means now it wouldn't make sense for you to install this if you don't have a MacBook. For those who wanna distribute content for Learners Build, please click there. Mac, for remember I said don't install it. But Universal Windows Platform UDP, it's important because you can distribute it to your PC, your Windows PC. You can distribute it to the Windows tablet. You can distribute it to the Windows smartphone if they are still designing that. WebGL, basically you can distribute it to the website. You understand? So your project can be distributed to the website. Windows Build Platform, please do check it. It's when you just want to release the .exe file that you can distribute through the desktop. And go down the language packs. If you are able to speak any other language, you can choose the language pack that you need. But then the most important last part is the documentation. Then you have to click continue for you to install. So leaders, might take a couple of time because I mean, look at the size. The size is really ridiculous. So you're gonna need to be next to, I mean, go to a student center or something, or just find a fast internet that is uncapped for you to be able to install this. Once the thing it's able to install and it's working nicely, then when we meet, me and you will be ready to start building cool stuff, you know. So with that being said, looking forward to work with you guys, looking forward to see what we can build together. And yeah, I mean, just enjoy. You can start fiddling around with Unity. If not, you can wait for me, then we can start playing with it. With that being said, halala.